Hey everybody, Lauren from A Girl and Her Wool here. Today is Saturday, October 2nd, and I'm gearing up for the October shop update, which will happen tomorrow, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And this is the biggest shop update I've ever done. So I just returned from 2 festivals in the month of September, and I have all of the leftover yarn going up into the shop. So I will say, if you haven't already watched it, or even if it's been a little while and you forget, go back and watch the vlog I posted about what I'd be taking to the festival, because it's the same thing, it's the same colors. I do have one new one to show on top of that, but that's a good way to kind of see all the colors. I'm not going to run through them all again here today, but I am going to talk through the new colors, and then also the colors of the month, which is how I'm running my shop these days. So let's just kind of start looking at the yarn and get into it. So for the colors of the month, the way that this all works is any inventory that I have in stock stays in inventory until it sells, right? So I'm not gonna take down yarn that's already dyed up. So for October, I have 5 colors of the month, and the way that that works is these are the colors that I will actually restock throughout the month. So if these ones sell out, I will do a restock update at some point during the month, and you can find out when by following me on Instagram. I usually keep updates there, as well as on my website under the shop tab. There's a shop update news page, and that's where I talk about when the next update will be and then what will go into it. So if you see any of the colors of the month sold out, you can fill out the restock request form, and then that tells me people want to see it back in stock, and I'll kind of dye them up and put them back in. Also for the colors of the month, those are the only colors that I will do as any size skeins, and also custom order, basically any custom order. So any size skeins and quantities. So if you like a color and there's just not enough of it in the shop, you can go to the custom order listing and buy it through that. So you'll see in there only these 5 colors of the month listed there. And me doing it this way just really keeps it to a minimum of the number of colors I'm dyeing each month, which is good for everybody. And so that's how the colors of the month work. Once October's up and I do my November shop update, there will be new colors of the month. And so any of these skeins that are still in stock, again, will remain in stock, but I will no longer restock them and dye them up again. So if you like them, October is the month to grab them. So let me show you what they are. Some of these are kind of returning colors, actually just one. The rest are all new to the shop. They were at the festival, but they're new kind of to the shop. I also want to say is because the inventory is so high in the shop right now, there's definitely a lot of opportunities for color pairings and kits, whether it's 2 color kits, 3, 4, 5 color kits. And if you ever have questions or want me to snap photos of how colors look together, definitely just send me an email and I will do that. All right, so the first color of the month for October is called Mystic. And all of the colors of the month are available across the bases. So yeah, I'm just going to show all sock yarn today. So Mystic is a gray base with teals and greens and kind of some darker sections. So you get a lot of green in there, and then some of that like brighter blue. So Mystic is color 1. I'm going to be running through this pretty quickly. Color 2 is Crack of Dawn, which you guys have seen if you follow me on the channel. You kind of saw behind the scenes of me creating this colorway. This was definitely like a festival bestseller between the 2 festivals. I'm gonna post a vlog next week reflecting on the 2 festivals, but Crack of Dawn was really popular. But I do have a couple of skeins left. I think literally 2 skeins left on each base. So that is Crack of Dawn. Another color of the month is a returning color. So this is Denim, which is a tonal denim blue. And the reason why I'm making denim one of the colors of the month is it pairs with a lot of the other colors in the shop in general, and then in particular with some of these colors that I am showing you. So I'll hold it up next to all of them once I kind of get through this, but denim will also be a color of the month for October. And then another one is Bejeweled, which is, this colorway will pool a little bit with the way I dyed it, but there's this really pretty caramel color, purples, pinks, and like a powdery blue. So just a really pretty colorful kind of get a little bit of everything type of skein. And as you guys would have seen in my last behind the scenes vlog, once I dyed that colorway Bejeweled, I knew it had to become a gradient set, and so I did dye it up as one. And so you kind of get the caramels, and then they move into the purples, into the pinks, and then the blues, and it actually has a little bit of caramel at the end just to kind of pull it back to the other side, but there's definitely like a start and an end point. So these are 10 gram minis. This is the 10 skein version. I also have this with 20 gram minis. And then I also have the 5 skein set where you kind of just get a little bit of everything. And this is the 20 gram minis, but also available on 10 gram minis. So we have Bejeweled and then the Bejeweled gradient set. The last color of the month for October is a brand new colorway that again you would have seen in that behind the scenes vlog. As of now, it's Saturday afternoon at 1:52 p.m. and I still have not decided on a colorway name yet. So either it'll show up on the label here on the screen now, or you guys will be surprised when you see it in the shop tomorrow. But this is the colorway. This is a really pretty color. I'm really excited about this one. So it has, and you can see behind the scenes of me dyeing it in that last vlog, but it has a pink base with some purples in it, and it has a really dark blue, like you kind of see here how it's like a really dark blue, but in some sections it almost looks black, and then you get speckles of like a golden color. So really pretty color that is yet to be named officially. So yeah, so let me just show you how denim looks with some of these, just because I do think it pairs with a few of these. And then throughout kind of over time on my social media account, A Girl and Her Wool, I'm gonna snap photos of colors that I have in stock that I think pair well together. So you can definitely follow me there and see good suggestions there. And then I'm just gonna give like a really overall other things in the shop really quickly. Okay, so here is denim with this new color. So again, it's just a good neutral, and I think the blues match the pinks really well, but gives a good enough contrast. And then here it is with Crack of Dawn. So again, because Crack of Dawn has blues in it, you kind of get some of that blue there, which is really nice. It also goes well with Bejeweled. Again, you can see why I picked denim. I just think it goes with all these colors pretty much across the board. I also think Bejeweled will pair really well with Before the Rain, which is a similar powdery blue. That's another color that's in the shop. So those are kind of the colors of the month. Again, those are the ones that I will restock as they sell out. Everything else is kind of what's available is available. And then if you want any of these colors on other size skeins, what I showed you were all the 100 gram skeins. You can order it through that custom listing. For the new color, the one that's not named yet, there is a 150 gram skein available on stock. I do have 50s available in kind of some of these colors, as well as some other ones. So I decided to change it up with the new one and do an 150 gram skein. So we'll see how that goes. Even if, you know, whether or not you want it in that color, let me know if that's something you want to see kind of in these ready to ship updates. So otherwise, which I don't have them here, but I have all of the sock blanks also going into the shop this month. They're all one of a kind, so I'm not going to show them here. There's a few different colored bases, and then some have no text on them. They're just the colors, and then some say sweater weather, and some say knitting is my jam. So you can kind of check those out. There'll be individual listings for each one because they are unique. And yeah, so grab one of those. I think I'll be casting on one of them. I'll kind of put them in the shop first and then pick one out for myself after, and then start knitting up a sock with that. I plan to do, like, when I cast that on for myself, like a whole sock blank vlog, because I know that there can be questions about it, but really high overview is it's a knit fabric that I dyed knit, and so when you want to knit socks or a shawl or whatever you want to use it for, you would just unravel it as you go, and you would knit off the sock blank. And what it does is it jumbles up the colors, and so you kind of aren't sure exactly how it's going to knit up, but really the text that's on there will speckle the skein or the socks or whatever it is. So really cool effect. So if you haven't tried one, definitely think about it. Otherwise, there's other gradient sets, rose gold, Mountain Springs Lake, there's frozen mini skein sets, sock sets. So I have rose tea sock sets, monarch, all of them. Lots of sock sets available, and I think that's pretty much it, other than, you know, all the colors from that festival vlog. So definitely plenty to check out in the shop, and it'll be there Sunday morning, October 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And definitely let me know if you have any questions. So that will be it for today's vlog. Again, I'll be back this week with a festival recap vlog. Otherwise, nothing's really happening in the shop. I am full on dyeing up advent calendars and getting those all done. So I'll show probably some behind the scenes. I did do some behind the scenes of the 2020 remake, but I don't want to spoil the 2021 calendar, so I don't know how much I'll show of that. But otherwise, that's what I'm focused on this month. And then of course I'll be getting ready for the November shop update, and yeah. So if you have any questions, again, let me know, and otherwise I'll see you in the shop or on Instagram or wherever. So have a great rest of the weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hey everyone, so I just finished getting all of the listings ready for the update. There's 84 draft listings that will be published tomorrow. That's crazy. So definitely the biggest update I've ever done, and hopefully will ever do. But yeah, so a ton of work today, but I got it all done. So the new colorway I called Carnival at Night. I just felt like I was getting like bright lights but nighttime feels from the color, and it just seemed to fit. So got that decided on. Those listings of course are part of the 84 listings. And then a couple of other things I just wanted to mention. So one, I totally forgot to mention this in the video, but for the custom listings, which is where you can order any size skeins, anything that's not ready to ship, basically, as long as it's the colors of the month, I will have a worsted weight, a worsted base listing. So those custom order listings are organized by base, specifically so that I can have the yardage in there when you choose your size skein. And so worsted is going to be an option. So the worsted weight base is a 100% superwash merino base, and it's a 4-ply yarn, so kind of a regular worsted weight. If you have ordered worsted from me in the past, this is a different base, but anyway, it's a standard yarn, 4-ply, 100% superwash merino, and so you'll be able to order on that. So yeah, that was a big one that I missed. The other one is that an additional color of the month is going to be the pigskin party colors. So I did a very small update of Game On, which is the pigskin party colorway, last month when the pigskin party kicked off. If you don't know what it is, I'll leave a link down below to the Downseller Studio podcast website where you can get all of the details. It's never too late to join. It's just a fun make along. You really can make whatever you want, and depending on how large your project is, you get additional points, and there's a whole lot of sponsors, great sponsors, so that means great prizes. And it's one of those things where you can participate as much or as little as you want. So if you use Ravelry, there's a Ravelry group for the Downseller Studio podcast, but definitely feel free to reach out if you have any questions, or check out Boston Gen 1 on Instagram. So yeah, so Game On, I did not dye up any more ready to ship, but I do have it available as a part of the custom listings, so you can get it again in any of those bases, and now including worsted. And the other thing with that is I may restock it but I would love to know if there's interest in that before I do it, simply because it is an exclusive colorway and I don't want to have extras at the end of the knit along. So I might just keep it as a custom order only, but we'll kind of see the interest there. So definitely let me know if you want to see it as part of the next ready to ship update. So now I think the last thing we need to do is announce the winner of the hashtag A Girl and Her Wool knit giveaway. So every single month during these shop update vlogs, I pick a winner from somebody who uses hashtag A Girl and Her Wool on Instagram. And you can post anything. It doesn't have to be a work in progress. It could just be stash. It could be you watching this video right now, just something A Girl and Her Wool related. And you can post it on Instagram, use that hashtag, and you could be entered to win a skein of yarn from my shop. So the winner of the giveaway is Dingle Crinkle, who is Mary Ann, who shopped with me at the New Jersey Wool Festival. So thank you so much for coming and shopping with me. You can see, I found the post, you can see she got lots of pretty purchases, but at the top there she bought a rose gold gradient, and you're not alone. That is always a big seller, so thank you so much for shopping with me and grabbing some yarn and sharing it on Instagram. So you are welcome to pick out a ready to ship skein from my shop. So this offer will be valid for you for 3 months from today. So as of through like the January shop update. So that will give you 3 months, basically the rest of the year, to both let me know you've seen this and then also pick out something. I hope that makes sense. It's late and I just, you know, went through 83 listings, I think I just said. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. I feel like the part earlier was shorter than this part, with me being half asleep and rambling. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in and sticking around through the end here. I really hope to see you guys in the shop update tomorrow. And I know there's something for everyone there, but if you have any questions, let me know. That is it. I'm getting ready for bed. Nacho's here. And we're gonna finish up some work and go to bed. Bye.